talking big, get out my way a little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Yeah, little bit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 40.
Hurts going to keep it again. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
At the 42.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. This to Jarwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Hurts to Michel on the screen. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete.
John Ross, 83 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On second down, Michel. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
The 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ooh.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, he's real tall.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got the first. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, Winston. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. John Ross with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Eagles nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Real talk.
They'll run on first down. Michel. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 21-0 our score after 1.
Washington 21. Eagles nothing.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
There on the coverage.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Jameis to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Tell mommy, go get mommy them 2 packages at the front and the yellow.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense.
They up there out of run. Go
X,
ahead.
Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Okay, good up some. Tell mommy I'm on
Second down. Here's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated.
Okay.
And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time.
Go get the
second
tour.
down.
The pack is already open.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down, it's Gibson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes this Washington 42. Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Being such a great help.
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the
Good
38. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle.
Did you see the package? Did Mona send you though? She texted me and showed me that.
Try and regroup and come out to start the third quarter. If things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Makes this
extra point good by Hopkins. And the route is on here in this first half.
Because I know we ain't opened it. We haven't opened it yet, so.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Well, I'll bring it to you after the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. I just walked through this, so that must have just, it must have just happened. So, they might be. She just, what I just sent you is what she sent me.
He's going to be about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerged out of me for some reason.
If not, I can go just open it until Fernand bring it in, so you don't got to bend down.
20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All right.
And they'll run the option here with Hurts. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll try and run it. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 35. On first down, Michel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
On second down now, Michel. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who got 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo.
All right, go get my phone.
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
So,
I'm confused too. So did y'all order the same book, or did Mama order the book, and you said the book you ordered from her?
Please don't fall apart. Okay.
Now a give, right side. Gibson.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I like when your blood pressure
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Nana opened my book.
What was in the other package?
They'll try to throw now. Winston.
I'm like, it looks like some
And that is
little
caught.
snack.
Touchdown, Washington. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with
The
this
stuff
one.
that was
That score that they just gave up there,
today
that's a
that you
tough one for their
opened
defense to
earlier,
swallow
was
because
that
they've
from
had a
you, or
tough
was that
time
from
through the
Mario?
first 2
As long as
quarters.
it's Tom
They
Thompson,
really were determined to get a
they
stop
should
there,
have stuff here.
unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more
Where's the
difficult.
other? Where's
Setting
the
out to kick
two
this one
brown? I know
away,
you
and
opened
off it
one with the book, and
goes.
where's the other thing?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
I don't
touchback.
know what it was. I didn't open it. I didn't even know she was in it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
So did
Now
you
Washington
say
going to
that-
use the
I thought
second
you
of
said
their
you
3
ordered it. Did you
timeouts
order it?
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
What book?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I thought you said it was over. You were going to book up.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he's given his guys a shot
open
for
the
8
other
points
one.
as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
No, the other brown package.
A chance to really cap off a
No,
big
it's
first
two
half
brown
here as they
packages.
come up on 1st and goal.
Today.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
As the first half is winding down. And this offense continues to pour it on.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard
You okay, Mama?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
So you thought the seeds was for the dogs?
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Winston. And this is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
In your room?
Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A book that says I'm a big sister now, and there's some seeds to help with breastfeeding.
Some seeds?
Like it's like this little funnel, it's just like little herb.
Okay, you can head on that.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't
there?
have mine. You got yours. You got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, you know, that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone.
She didn't order. She took it anyway.
I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
70. Eagles nothing.
A wig in the joint or something like that.
How's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On second down now, Michel. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Michel. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll set up to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
But first down, Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The second down throw for Winston. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Winston slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 31-yard line.
Dad, Mommy called you.
She did?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to call her right now.
Okay. Bye.
All right, babe.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard
Maybe
line.
Federal man that's going to have me light a fire up under his ASS just like he had to do Michael Garcia, because I feel like every time I ask for status and he sent something else back saying, oh, he needs something else. Like, stop playing with me, yeah?
He said he needed something else now?
Yeah. Like, every time.
What do he need now?
When he need W-2s and papers, he thought, oh, he was going to be able to submit the file. But now he was like a check.
So what is his job? What is his job title? We need to write a review on him. I'm confused on.
Hard time, yeah. Like, it's a chip on his side too, that you drop.
Widening that margin a bit further.
Come on here.
All right, I'll talk to you when I come upstairs about it.
If you're a backup,
all right, yeah.
Start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. And they'll begin by running the option. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 42.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now, standing just outside his own goal line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Winston. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll try the left side. Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw is Winston. And this is incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And it's Michel once again. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. And now here is another interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. Darius Slay on the coverage.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been putting...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing, Winston. Open man is Ross, complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. John Ross with touchdown number 20 on the year. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over first down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup, it's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Eagles
give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
At the 40-yard line.
To Michelle on the screen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Justin Hopkins.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Brings up on the ground, this is Michel. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Shackled back at the 30-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's good.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Hurts. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So a victory here for the Washington football team.
And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
So for Washington,
the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
little hoes get passed around, I act like I ain't noticed. Yeah, famous shit, I'm doing her, that's code name for some house shit. I act like I don't know it. I don't think I know shit. These little hoes get passed around, I act like I don't notice. Yeah, I just heard my old shit, told me that y'all should know shit. Yeah, I just cut my old bitch.